Hello and welcome to the first ever video here on the FMQuinny channel. The beta is out and as you can see we're newly promoted Watford. If you're excited for the beta, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit subscribe for daily content while the beta's out, and let me know in the comments down below who you're starting with. I think that's enough waffle from me. Roll the intro. Okay, we've had a look through the team and I am not confident. Unsurprisingly, club vision wise, fight bravely against relegation. They're not too worried about the cups, which I'm actually pretty happy about. So you can see from the preview screen, we are predicted to go down 18th, 601 with all the other newly promoted teams. Everton surprisingly down in 16th, which seems bizarre. We'll keep an eye on Newcastle, definitely up in 9th. I'm assuming they're as high as that because of the takeover. They've now got around 200 million to spend, I think, at the start of the game. We'll check in towards the end of the window and see what they've done. For us, not quite 200 million, it's just a 2 million at Watford. There is not a lot of sellable asset. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking we're going to set up with Watford. We've gone for a direct counter-attack. I think it kind of suits Watford and kind of how they play in real life. Really top-heavy team. You've got Emmanuel Dennis, Josh King, Ismail Assar is obviously the star. Juan Hernandez on the bench, and João Pedro actually starts with a 2-month injury. But obviously when he's back, you've then got 5 really good options. Midfield-wise is also okay. I think it'll be fine for this year. I'm hoping it'll be fine for this year. Ozan Tufan come in this summer late in the window. He's a good box-to-box. Actually surprised at how good he looks. I think physically he's okay. He'll do a job as a box-to-box. Kuka, I know they're really happy with in real life. Not much of a value. He's aging, I think, is probably the problem there. But he's going to sit in there as our deep line playmaker on support. It's actually an old midfield. Mr. Sissoko brought in. He's going to sit, be that ball winner. He's still physically incredible at 31. It's at the back I'm most concerned for Watford. Danny Rose is okay. He's well rounded. Not a lot of money he's going to have to do realistically. Trusticon and Francisco. I'm just going to call him Francisco. Francisco looks a lot better. I actually thought we'd need a centre back, but Francisco looks a lot better than I thought he would. Good jumping reach, good strength. Not too slow, 6'4". Hopefully we can get some goals out corners from him. And partnered with Trusticon, who is really well rounded. Lots of 14s, really good physically. I think they'll be fine. It's just, I think we'll be looking for a goalie and a fullback. The fullback options at Watford are Kiko Firmino, who is injured. 2 centre mids can apparently play there, and Craig Cathcart. Watford fans might not like me for this. I know Cathcart's been there a while, but I am not really a fan of Craig Cathcart in real life or in Football Manager. So I'm going to try and avoid using him. He'll be on the bench. With only 2 million to spend, I think we're going to be looking to do loans with options or obligations to buy. But I know there's a few gems out there to be had. So I will come back to you when we've done some business, hopefully. So we're actually at one of the new features this year, the staff meetings. I've set it to fortnightly, but I feel like from what I've seen, these will very much become monthly things. But I thought we'd just go through the first one quickly, just have a look at it, see what it is about. The first thing we're talking about is player traits. Play 1-2s. Emmanuel Dennis, if you knock the ball past opponent, yeah, that's fine. And start to beat the offside trap. So I'm assuming, we can just... So you'll get player traits. I believe this is also the screen where they do the weak foot. That was one of the feature things they put out. This is just all about, these are under 23s. I'm not too worried about them. Oh, and there you go. Start developing weaker foot. I don't know why you would ever not do that, but... Okay, so after going through however many, you get a nice little overview of things. I think some are good, some are bad. I don't know how often people will use this after maybe the first few times. But certainly useful to start with to get an idea of your coaching. I think the coaches is probably the most important part of that. Yeah, not a bad start for the new features. You can see then straight after the meeting they're in your inbox, which I actually think is really good. Okay, so I was going to cover the sort of first team meeting we did, see if anything was different, but it's exactly the same as last year. Okay, so we're at our first press conference as Watford boss. I'm going to flick through it, see if anything's different. I know they said they added a few little quality of life things, but we'll see. Last year I feel like press conferences got really boring really quickly. Welcome, first of all, how do you feel to be signed as the new Watford manager? Smile warmly. These are Eager to get started, came in to work hard, name manager out there. Most people think that Watford's budget is simply too small. I would agree, but I'm not going to say that. What attracted you to Watford? I love pain. These are clearly very similar to what they were before, but there's only so many questions you would ask in a press conference, I suppose. Where do you see the club heading? I don't know, probably to the Championship. And then you get your little press officer feedback at the end. I think there was slightly negative reaction. Excellent. Yeah, just like that, we have our first signing. I kind of thought we'd get some people at the door first, but we've agreed a loan deal with a mandatory future fee of 9.5 million for goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic. I'm sure most of you Football Manager players will know him. He's just a really good goalkeeper. Now 26, I feel like he's been knocking about for age, but he's just such an improvement on what we had. Okay, so I'm at the first friendly against Copenhagen. We've got a lot of friendlies to get through in the pre-season, so I'm not going to show you the friendlies. I'll show you all the results before, and then we will play the first game against Norwich. An amazing piece of news from a Spurs fan's perspective anyway. West Ham have gone in for Vincent Janssen, 3 to 3.6 million. I mean, he'd be good for us, but why West Ham are doing that is beyond me. Either-footed, I don't believe either. I watched him for however many seasons, and he's so left-footed. Elsewhere, Wolves are going for Choupo-Moting. Leicester signing Skov, who's actually a good signing. Chelsea make Dybala offer. Okay, we're going to look away from these now because they're going to make me sad. Okay, so we've managed to sell Kiko Firmino to Krasnodar. 4.1 million or 4.2 million. I need a right back still, but what we've done is we've moved Jeremy Ngakia to become the backup right back, allowing us to sell Kiko Firmino and actually generate some funds. And on the same day, Cabasé finally leaves to Villarreal. We actually agreed this on like the first day we signed. He was one of the first players I wanted out the door. 4.5 million, we're only going to get 2.3 of it, which is interesting because we saw all of the money from Kiko Firmino. We've got enough centre-back options that I felt like we could generate some money from this, and now it kind of allows us a bit more wiggle room. It's not a lot of money, and we still don't have a lot of money to spend, but definitely a better situation than we were in. I said we'd keep an eye on Newcastle. They have gone and paid 20 million in compensation to bring in Brendan Rodgers from Leicester. I don't know if Newcastle have signed anyone yet. No, not just yet, but yeah, they're certainly starting to move. Another news item just popped up that sort of caught my eye. Luis Felipe of Lazio, who is a really good defender on this game, and in general he's always been good at Football Manager. He's moved to Tottenham for 10 million. So if you are a top team looking for a centre back, so we've finally sorted the right back position. Torre is now coming in from Frankfurt, 600,000 up front, around 2.6 in total. So straight away the thing that stood out for me was his tackling. It's so high, really good marking, and I wanted a defensively solid right back rather than a sort of further forward attacking fullback. I think at Watford that's not going to work. Physically really good fitness, balance, quick, strong. Concentration's perhaps on the low side, but for 600k up front with 2 million over the next however many years, just a really solid buy. So we're nearing the start of the season now. We just finished our final friendly, and I've got this message. Watford fans in the comments, do you have a rivalry with Everton? I didn't know this existed. Why does it develop? I know obviously Richarlison and Doucouré left Watford to go to Everton, but I'm not sure that would have sparked a rivalry. Oh, pain. So a matter of 5 days before we kick off, starting central midfielder Kutka is injured for 3 weeks probably, 10 days to 3 weeks. It's not ideal, is it? Oh, I'm tired. Literally a day away from the Norwich game, and Hugo Hernandez is now injured. We are dropping like flies. So here's how we're going to line up against Norwich. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the team and just hover over the little icon here to bring up the attributes so that you can see them while we go through them. So Livakovic is obviously going to come in goal. Same as Torre. Both new boys are going to start, instantly get thrown in. I didn't sign them not to play them. Troost-Ekong is going to be partnered by Francisco at centre-half. Danny Rose, just back from an injury, is going to feature as well. I've got Messina on the bench if Rose struggles for fitness. So Mr. Zoka is going to be our ball-winning midfielder, just sat in front of the defence. Ignore the down arrows, don't worry about them. Imran Loser is going to sit in the deep line playmaker option. He's a replacement for Kutka, who's injured. 22 years old is actually, I probably would consider playing him instead of 34-year-old Kutka, but we will see as the season goes on. But yeah, good chance for him to get some minutes and impress. Next to Loser, we're going to have Ozan Tufan as the box-to-box. I'm expecting some big things from him this year. I think he looks like he's got a really nice card. Obviously, I've only played the friendly, so I'm not sure how the matching is going to work too much at the minute, but Starman, Ismail Assar out wide right, winger attack, stupidly quick, Got some really nice mentals considering he's still only 23. And yeah, just long shots, finishing, dribbling, everything. We need a big season from him in order for us to be good. On the other side, Emmanuel Dennis just back from an injury as well. Again, silly how fast he is. Good bravery, composed, good finishing as well. I think both sort of wide men we can expect goals from this year. I think if we are to stay up, we're going to need them to chip in with a fair few. And Josh King leading the line. Again, really quick. I've just noticed, I think all of our front three have pace of at least 18, which is crazy. Wouldn't perhaps be my starting striker if everyone was fit. João Pedro is nearing coming back. I think he's going to be about 2 weeks away. I think Joshua King will do for now. We'll see. We've got a little time. Not sure what to expect. Let's just get straight into this. Okay, so I'm going to start in the dressing room with the team talk just to show some of the new options there. I think one of the quality of life features they mentioned was how they've changed some of these, and I think have fun and enjoy the match is probably the only one that I recognise. Want to be impressed today, go put on a show, enjoy the match, go out there and play your own game, want to win every match. These fans turn up through thick and thin. Obviously they are just rewordings of the ones we had, but it's a nice little improvement I think. The assistant says he wants to be impressed today. I kind of agree. It's got absolutely nothing, which is nice. These gestures remain the same, and they kind of, yeah, they're just rewordings of the same three we had. Faith in you is exactly the same. I'm going to pump fist and see if, okay, so that gives a couple of motivated, one motivated, and Josh King is motivated. Here we go then, season kicks off. I am honestly really scared. I don't think we're going to be able to do much with this Watford team. Let me know in the comments where you think I'll finish. And we've still got a couple of weeks until deadline day, so maybe get your suggestions in with what little money we have. Although I am in the process of signing someone. You can see from the match engine now, players look like they sort of move a bit more freely and actually look a bit more realistic with what they do. The ball stuck it, Tufan met it. First half chance for Watford. It's a set piece early. We need to make sure we're solid from these. I don't want to give away any cheap goals this year. Norman collects it. Is this highlight going to continue? It is. Good 1-2 for Norman. Ball in Cantwell. Francisco gets it clear. Now can we counter? This is what we're set up to do. Oh, that's a lovely little turn from Dennis. Sat the defender down. I'm just patient with the ball. I'm actually happy that we're doing this and it's not so gun-ho. I was a bit worried that sort of ball was going to happen a lot. And it runs through to Angus Gunn. We're still in the same highlight. Cantwell's been played through by Pookie and it's a good block. We defend this corner. I honestly don't know what just happened there, but it's gone wide and that's fine. So I've just paused it there 15 minutes in just to draw everyone's attention to the fact that Callum Wilson is the first goal scorer in the Premier League. Last year he was an absolute menace on this game and it looks like it's probably going to continue this year. 18 minutes in now, Max Aaron's had some good work down the right. He doesn't get the cross in, finds Rashika, back to him, Gilmore, Sorensen, shoots over, okay. I'm not expecting the long shots as much, so they sort of catch me off guard. That's also what Norwich have done. It's a set piece straight away. Good, we clear it. I noticed then the man that went to the ball was just stood still until the ball hit the floor, which was a problem last year, which I thought they might have corrected. Cantwell now blocks, lots of long shots from Norwich. A bit of a concern in opening 20. The ball in Norman, it's a good save. Livakovic's the first real chance. Livakovic holds it well. Half an hour played, much the same theme. Norwich keep coming forward, keep pressing. Pookie, Rashika. So, don't. Are we gonna have our first VAR? It looks like a penalty. I don't know if it's in the box, but it definitely looked like a foul. I think it's Torre as well. I think it's the new boy. Livakovic could do us a favour here. Billy Gilmore stepping up. He arrows it into the bottom corner. Norwich take the lead. You can see from this angle even better. It's a really good penalty, fired in the bottom corner. Nothing we could do. So we've made it to half time. We're 1-0 down. Courtesy of that Billy Gilmore penalty. We didn't do anything, honestly, in the half. It was a really poor showing. So we'll have a look at the options again, like the team talk at the start of the game. I noticed this one during pre-season. You can sort of say specific things you're happy with. So we're happy with the passing. It's been good. Obviously, I'm not going to do that as a team talk. It's 1-0 down. We simply have to be better in front of the goal, at least start hitting the target. I'm not even sure if I've had that many shots. I think I'm going to go if I want a much better display in the second half. Okay, so a few good reactions. As always in football. There you go. They've changed the faith one. Keep going. You know you have the ability to make a difference today. Early in the second half here, it looks like it's going to be a Norwich attack. Keeping the exact theme. I'm not sure we've actually had a highlight this game, which is really concerning. They're knocking it about well around us. We've just left Billy Gilmore. Him and Aaron's combine well. Cantwell gets there. Livakovic holds. Really, really poor so far. Not good considering this is meant to be a relegation rival. It's a good kick out to Dennis though from Livakovic. Sweeps the ball forward. I think King's going to get there. I don't know if he's onside. Equaliser, come on! Josh King scores the first goal for Watford in the Premier League this season. What an unbelievable pass from Dennis. Okay, so we didn't get a replay of the goal for some reason, so I've just brought it back to sort of go over it again. Livakovic does so well. It's such a good kick out. One touch out of his feet, and the ball is ridiculous. Josh King, one touch, back of the net. It's a great goal. It's so good. Another highlight now, 54th minute, deep in our half. A lot of highlights have started there, which is a bit concerning. We do manage to force them back now. Zimmerman bringing it out. Ozanka back at the back. I forgot they had him. They're knocking it around well. Norwich have done really well all game. Norman's been really good. Aaron's we're nowhere near. Finds Campbell back post. It's so simple. We're just not doing enough to track these men. Are we going to get a replay of that one? So again, we didn't get a replay, so I'm just going to have to go over it in sort of normal speed again. They bring it out well. Norman's just had such an easy game out there. Aaron's is completely unmarked and he fires it back post to Campbell. It's a good goal from Norwich's point of view, a terrible one from ours. Sarah out wide, can you take on your man? Run at him. Run at him. This is where we're good. Deliver. Does deliver. Is King going to win that? He does. Guns dropped it. Oh, I don't know how we didn't get there. An hour in, we're going to have to take some changes. Two fans actually got a knock. Tom Cleverley can just come on as that box-to-box. Emmanuel Dennis has just come back. I don't really want to risk him, so we're going to bring Ken Semmer on and just change him to a winger as well. 64 minutes, Billy Gilmore, Sorensen, Norman. They've just had the freedom of the park all game, and Norman scores from outside the box. We're man for man in that middle, and we're just not near anybody. Norman has been so good for Norwich this game. We actually get a replay this time. Billy Gilmore finds Sorensen. Norman's just on his own. Easy as you like. Time's running out quickly for us now. It's probably only the second time we've had the ball in a highlight. Just be nice to see us move the ball and do some work with it that's not just passing it around the defence. Been a really poor opening game. Really concerning. Things are only going to get tougher after Norwich on the opening day. Ken Semmer now. Not seeing much football. I debated getting him out, to be honest. Losers move forward. Squares it to Sarr. 3-2, we're back in it. Come on. 4 minutes plus injury time. Come on. Come on. I'll take a point from this stage. We've been battered, honestly. Late highlight, 90th minute. Livakovic out to Messina. Can we find Semmer? Semmer did well for the second goal. Cleverly, Sissoko, Messina. Great ball into loser. King. Oh, he took it early. That was probably going to be the chance. We have got a corner from it. Guns look shaky, to be honest. A lot of shots have hit him and parried out that he probably should have caught. Sarr, back post. Zimmerman defends it well. King will get there, but I feel like this highlight's probably run its course. Zimmerman collects and they're going to clear their lines eventually. Oh, he hasn't. Sarr's nipped in. King! Equaliser! Come on! Yes! What a move! Oh, I don't know how we're 3-3. This loser in this last 5 minutes has just come into his own. Sarr did really well to nick it. Semmer with an unbelievable first-time pass to King, and it's a first-time finish. The last kicks of the game. I hope it's going to end with 3-3. I think the referee's going to blow his whistle there. I hope the referee's going to blow his whistle there. Ref, how long are we playing? Ref, please tackle him. Please tackle him. Oh, it's blocked for a corner. Ref, what are you doing? It's got to go away. It has to go away. Oh my god, it's held by Livakovic. We could have lost it. Holy 3-3 on the opening day. 2 goals from King and a goal from Sarr. Ken Semmer with an assist, loser with the assist. Dennis with a really good assist. Wow, I mean, we really kicked on in that last 5 minutes, but their XG is flattered by the 0.75 they get for the penalty, but wow. What an opening day. Proud of that second half, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with that, I guess, after being 3-1 down. Elsewhere, Liverpool beat Chelsea 4-2 on the opening day. Connolly scores a late equaliser for Brighton. Man City win 2-1. And there it is, goals galore as Watford and Norwich draw. 3-3 on the opening day for us. After being 3-1 down, I'm not too disappointed with a point, but we'll take it, we'll go on. That's going to end the episode there. If you have made it this far and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Get in the comments as well, let me know who you're managing. We've still got a couple of weeks until deadline day, so maybe drop in any cheap, good options you've found so far in the transfer market, and let me know who you're managing. So I'm going to play through a few more games, obviously. Next time around, I'm going to aim to bring you Man City and Wolves. We'll do 2 games per episode. Might as well bring you Man City and we'll see us get absolutely smashed apart in one game. That'd be nice. And obviously we'll have a recap of deadline day, any ins and outs that happen at the end. And thanks for watching.